Okay guys, back for another cast on the druid. Last time I logged out in the sepulture in Silverpine Forest after completing the Pyrewood village quests. And I got a few level 16 quests left. I'm just standing right outside of the sepulture. I got 2 level 16s and a lot of level 16 quests in the Barrens, but I'd like to at least finish the level 16, probably the level 17 as well. For starters here. And let's see. The engraved ring, I have to talk to a guy in Brill. That's back in Tearsful Blades. I'll get there eventually. There's a follow-up that's a way higher level, I think. I'll get it when I get there, sort of. When I'm heading towards the Barrens, I mean. And I got Ambermill Investigation. I have to get some pendants. Not quite sure. Okay, some of the mobs down here that drop these. And finally I got Broadhide Ichor, and that sort of gives the chills, of course, because that's where David and I died last. It's over here on Fenris Isle. The level 18 quest, I'm probably gonna wait with it because I got, like I said, I got so many level 16 quests that I'd like to complete before I reach level 22 in order to get the full reputation gains as usual. And oh yeah, since I leveled, I can actually use these healing potions now. I'm just gonna sort of equip them in my bar. And these is, I don't know, they can go for another character maybe. So I think the pendants that I need, they can drop for any of these sort of Dalaran mobs. There's one right here. Not the optimal way of sort of killing him, but he was sort of hiding inside the tree, so I didn't see him until it was a bit late. And I guess I was lucky enough to get one of those right away. Here we go. And about the flowers, there's a lot of them, and you could ask why aren't you picking them? Well, one thing I've been doing, well, I can take it now I'm here, but one thing I've been doing off screen is sort of leveling all my professions. Pretty much kept them out, and I'm currently at, as you can see here, 225 alchemy, 225 herbalism, maxed out until I become level 35 in cooking, first aid and fishing. And I guess the main reason why I did that is because then I'm pretty much at the exact same place as where David and I died. I'm not on the same quest though, and I'll probably, this time I'll do it alone, and I'll probably do it, maybe gain 1 or 2 more levels before I engage in it. It's still it's really tough quest, even if I sort of reach level, say, 23. It's one of those quests that's sort of either you get it done or you die, pretty much. It's tough. It's a tough spot to get out of inside the keep, but we'll take it when we get there. Interesting about she summons some kind of snake, but it pretty much dies instant due to my thorns. And just to conserve a bit of mana, I just clubbed them for the last bit. It says these guys can't drop these the quest items that I need, but I think sometimes it looks like they can anyway, so I'm just gonna kill him. This guy didn't know. The brew suite could be useful, I think, where I am sort of with my potions. So I just might pick up this one if I can get to it. Alright, 2 more to go. So it seems the mages and the protectors can drop this and one of the mobs, I think it's their initiate or something like that, and those they can. Got a patrol coming down here, so I'm just backing up a bit here. No luck. So the apprentice, they're too low level, they can't drop the quest item. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do these 2 guys. And sure, I've been online earlier today on my, been doing a little farming on my priest, and yeah, I've been on my banker as well, and has been an enormous amount of casualties today, including a couple of 60s. I think at least one of the 60s went down in molten core, I think, and I think there was a full group, that almost a full group, maybe 3 or 4 out of 5 that died in what was the sunken temple. Oh. Yeah. Gonna eat a couple of fireballs here. So I could sort of make a shortcut. Just gotta make sure I'm out of here. I could make a shortcut down here, but the problem with that is that I have to get through the full sort of Murloc encampment here, and I don't feel like doing that, to be honest. Next quest is getting some Rothide Icers, and that's where the famous talking head can start, which starts the quest that killed good old David and I. I'm just gonna blow these scrolls. These, I can't sell them on the auction house, that's just sort of useless really. I got a project going next to, besides the druid here, so I'm gonna keep the linen and healing potions as well. You'll find out eventually what it's all about. So I'm off to repair here and sell a couple items. There we go. And one level 16 quest going down here. He offers 21 and 22, and that's with that many level 16 quests at the moment, so there's no reason to pick them up really. So I'm off to Fenris Isle in order to get the Rothide Icers from the annoying gnolls there. And with a little luck I can get the talking head. I might do the first part if it actually drops for me. If it doesn't, and I'm gonna come back later probably to get it. I can probably see here by Questy in a second what level the talking head, what level the quest actually is, but I think it's level 17, just like the Rothide Icers. Let's see. Yeah, it's 17. So it'd be sort of optimal if I can get that quest done. And yes, please. It's nice to, you know, get the sort of rewards from, yeah, for doing the druid quests, of course. There sure are benefits by being druid, including this sort of aquatic form. And I realized I got a ton of buffs. They were sort of hidden on my rogue. I just clean out my rogue stash, so there's no reason not to get a food buff as well. Oh. thing about these guys is at least is that they don't run. They fight to the death. And the head has like, I think it's 2 or 4% chance, fairly low. And I must admit, feels kinda, after being killed here, it feels really odd being here. It wasn't here, it was sort of inside the keep, but still. So I'm gonna stick to the mobs that can actually drop the head, and apparently those guys can. This guy can. And yeah, probably time to replenish my mana after this kill. So I'm going inside the keep now, or at least inside the first sort of perimeter wall, in order to find some more mobs with a chance to drop the talking head. Like this guy. As you can see, the text above says resting in pieces, meaning it can drop the head. It can. Whatever can. Okay, bad death here. Level 47 fell to his death in Thunderbluff. I think that's the 7th pretty high level I saw doing that today. So, like I said, when I'm in Thunderbluff, don't type, don't look at quests, don't pretty much, especially when you're on the sort of the bridges between the islands in Thunderbluff, it can be very costly. And as you can see at the moment, for a long time, as you can see at the moment, I'm at on so on layer 2, meaning there's a layer, then layer 1, and then layer 2. We got 3 layers at the moment, and what it means, I'm not fully into the details, but it means that we got a growing population, and with a growing population of maybe sort of newer players too, you'll have a growing sort of number of deaths. Older players may die as well, of course, but it's rather, I wouldn't say typical, but some of the deaths that occur now that you see, I wouldn't say often, but regularly, like falling down in Thunder Bluff or dying from the Undercity elevator, stuff like that. Sort of classic deaths, you could say. There's been a long time where you didn't really see deaths like that. Not a lot anyway, but now it's, I would say it's common again, but it's like in the beginning of the game. So still need one Rockhide Iker and then do a grind for the Talking Head afterwards. That was the Iker. This guy can't drop it. I think I have experience, sort of, even though I need a lot of level 16 quests to grind, I don't know, maybe 10 or 20 of these guys. And now I haven't got rested experience anymore either. So, I think I'm gonna give a little payback to these guys. I actually sort of got killed by those last. Okay, they're 18 and 19, maybe. Yeah. Let's show some balls, guys. I can still run out here. Things turn to shit, but I don't think they will. So I'm gonna root this guy. And hopefully loot this guy meanwhile. The thing here is always having an escape path, and so far it's out this way if things turn to shit. Bingo. I think it was pretty much like last time. I got sort of the talking head here by one of those kind of mobs. And just gonna clear up my inventory here. So it's a small chain by this head that drops, and the first part of it is down here. Question is if I can dodge those two. I think I'm gonna try. It's a little risky, of course, when you start to engage in this dodging mobs. So next hurdle will be this one. It's too much to dodge because I got a mob there as well. So I'm gonna get up close and personal with this guy. And the problem is, sometimes with walls that you can get aggro through the walls. Fortunately it didn't happen here, but I would be in trouble if I get two mobs running out here, getting these two along, then all of a sudden I got 4 mobs on me. I think I couldn't survive that, so I'd have to run out. Let's try and pull this guy. The grave is right there, by the way. Okay, so that changed the quest into a level 18, and that's sort of perfect. Because I got 118 already there, so I'm pretty much done here for now, I'd say. I'm gonna stop tracking this one, because I just need 118 to track. The next part in this quest is where we actually died. It's inside the keep. That's where things got a little, over our head, sort of. David and I back then. And yeah, further questing in to go to Undercity. So I got business in Undercity and in Brill. No, someone waved at me. It must be this guy. So I'm off to Undercity to hand in Rothide Origins at Beath or something, and then afterwards I'm gonna run to Brill, unless I get some sort of follow-up quest I'm not quite aware of. In Brill I'm supposed to talk to, let's see. Magistrate Severin. about ring, and after that, like I said, then yeah, at least let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level 16 quests in the Barrens, and yeah, well, I got more after. Varric, okay, Varric the Dervish is 18, but it's about time I start collecting quests for Wailing Caverns, which is the next uh, dungeon to complete. But I must admit, I don't feel I'm sort of further with druid before I have done the hidden niche, and I think I'll wait until I'm level 23, uh, because I'll still get full reputation doing it as level 23, and I'll be a little stronger than I am now. I'll be able to equip at least 2 items as well, upgrades. So I'm just sorting out. This is for another character, and this is for my bank. Might as well get it cleaned up right away. So, flowers in the bank, there we go. And then I had to talk to, let's see, behind me in the magic quarter. Okay, so I actually got a new level 16 quest, meaning I might as well fly back to Sepultura right away then. Otherwise I'll be sort of bringing a level 16 quest to, in order to do the 16 quests in the Barrens. Doesn't really make any sense, or I won't get sort of any real progress by doing it that way. So back to Sepultura. Not the longest of flights, so I'll be fine. Alright, talk. And some further, I could go talk to a guy down here. The sort of mayor here of this area, you could say. High executive. Um, sure, I'll take this. Yeah, that turned into a 24 elite quest. I don't think so. So I'm gonna fly back to you know what I could do? I could bring this level 20 journey to Hillspread Foothills. See how much experience I got here. Yeah, I got 15,000. So what I'm gonna do is instead of just flying back to Undercity, yeah. And thing is, I don't really need this. It's possible to do the quest without, and I'm just gonna burn this sort of armor thingy here, no problem. Yeah, but I could just fly back to Undercity from here and then go talk to the guy in Brill for this level 16 quest, but I could also simply pick up the it's go talk to. It doesn't give me much experience. It's fairly safe, even though I have to go into a higher level area, as long as I stick to the road. There can be, I think, level 24 mobs, something like that, crossing the road, but I just gotta look out for them, really. So instead of just flying back to Undercity, I might as well run to Hillspread. I need to run there eventually, and Hillspread is the neighboring zone in here. And then fly from there to Undercity. Just to spice things up a little bit. And yeah, 2 intellect, it all adds up. A little help is also a help, said the mosquito when it pissed in the desert. Yeah, dad joke, I know. The good thing about sort of running this errand quest, and I actually think there's one more I can pick up on the way. It's the same thing, really. Go talk to blah blah. I think it's for people that missed this quest if they want to go to Hillspread. Is another quest right here. Time to strike. It's pretty much the same quest. But if I think it's for if you missed this one. If people play the game for the first time, they wouldn't know sort of where to go, really. So this is go over there to quest like. So like I said, I'll pick that one up along the way, and then due to me having done the level 20, then sort of the quests I got left here now are pretty high. We're talking from 21 to 27 instead of 20 to 27. I will still have this sort of level 18 here, but it can be completed as level 23, maybe even after I'm done in Wailing Caverns. I'll have to see about that. And yeah, by the way, one of the good things about having leveled herbalism as well as alchemy to the level I'm capped, not in herbalism, because I can actually, even at this level, as level 20, 21 for that matter, I can sort of reach maximum skill in herbalism. I don't think there's any level requirements to herbalism, but it pretty much goes without saying that it'll be hard for, say, a level 1 to cap out on herbalism because you have to go into zones that are fairly high. So we have to sort of squeeze ourselves in between these mobs here. And some of these guys are frost mages, so yeah. Guess I don't really want to get involved with them if I can help it. And I can help it by keeping my distance. And that's pretty much it. I mean, getting to Hillspread. I just gotta get to the Horde main base here. It's Terran Mill. It's down here. I'm coming in from over here. And as you can see now, I'm in the zone here. So I have to run along the road and then up here. And then after that I'm gonna fly to Undercity. Any interesting flowers? Yeah, bruiseweed. Bruiseweed I can still use in my alchemy. I don't recall exactly for what, but there was one of these. But yeah, like I said, the good thing about it is that I can sort of dodge a lot of these flowers now. I'm not gonna bother with them anymore if I can't either make useful potions for my alts or the druid himself here, or if I can sort of make a gold or two on it. And these sort of low-level not mobs, but low-level flowers and potions, most people or many people can make them, so the value of them is rather limited. You'll often see, by the way, at characters with the most crappy gear at all, they will have sort of potions with, like, say 5 strength, 5 stamina, 5 agility, something like that. Or 5, yeah. Or maybe just 5 strength and a little bit of armor, something like that. But it's, I guess they go for like nothing on the auction house. About the road to Hillspread here, as long as you pretty much stay in the middle of the road. I guess someone was in trouble as he put up a target dummy here. Target dummies are made by engineers, and they can sort of distract the mob. So they'll attack the target dummy instead of the player. But about the road here, as long as you pretty much stay in the middle of the road, I'll try to zigzag a bit, depending on sort of if there's a mob crossing the road or if there's a mob sort of standing close to the road, then I'll sort of go over to the other side of the road. This guy was nice to sort of take the aggro for me. But what I mean is that it's, as a level 21, it's fairly safe to go this way, really. What you don't want to do though is starting working your way down here, because it's down that road down there, because it leads to the city of South Shore, and that is Alliance main city in the area, with level 55 guards that are extremely aggressive and lethal. They'll run as fast as the wind, and they use a whip and all kinds of stuff, so you don't want to go there, that's for sure. And it's sort of a classic as well for new players, because there is a quest down there where you have to get fairly close to the inner city, and yeah, that can be costly if you don't have the needed respect or knowledge about the guards. probably more like knowledge than respect. It's especially the web that will sort of kill people. I think I still on my level 56 have a quest. It's a level 33 quest. Um, yeah, I wasn't paying much attention there, but I'm pretty much home free now. So the bear sort of got to me. But I still have a level, I think it's a level 30 plus quest on my level 56 warrior that I haven't completed yet. And yeah, I didn't feel like taking any chances when I got it. Well, still, for that matter, I'll probably wait till I'm 60 just to make sure that the guards don't cream me. Would be sort of annoying way to go, that's for sure. So let's see about the quests here. They're all pretty high level. Yeah. Is there anything we can sell? Nope. So I'm just gonna fly. Now I got a new fly point. I'm gonna fly from here to Undercity. There we go. Those mountains that I just flew over, they are excellent place to farm herbs. By the way, when I get somewhat higher level, probably 40 plus. Just gonna look if there's any quest inside Undercity itself, but there really aren't. So as usual, sort of when I land here in Undercity, I'm just gonna clear out my bags. There's nothing more annoying than, well, there are stuff more annoying, but it's kind of annoying when your bags are just you're out in the field and they're full. So we are now heading to Brill. And yeah, another rule like, you know, in Thunderbluff where you shouldn't be typing or looking at your quests or your bags or sort of distracting yourself when you're running on the bridges between the islands, then if you want to make sure to survive here in the Undercity elevator, or evil-lator as it's called, then always take a fresh elevator. Especially if you are having issues with lag. That I think that's what get most people killed, is that they think they made it into the elevator, but actually they didn't. And then you gotta, there's a second or two where you can probably fall down into, it's like an elevator shaft really. And the fall damage will kill you. It's not like you get squashed, you simply die due to fall damage. As far as I'm informed anyway. Just want to see if there's any life in the guild. So actually need to go back to Undercity now. We are getting a lot of the sort of talkative quest done here today. So I'm just checking out the looking for group chat, and you know, a guy spamming like this with caps, major red flag for me. In order to, I would never join a group like that. The guy just seems, you know, impatient and immature and just annoying. So it's just how I feel about it when people sort of spamming with caps. It's just bad manners, really. Very immature. And if people are immature by nature like that, then you could, I would have a suspicion that they are immature in their gaming. I'm gonna get this elevator. I felt comfortable about it, but I wouldn't have waited two more seconds, so I'd say. So, but like I said, if you want to make sure, then always take a fresh elevator, so you don't fall down the shaft. Anyway, the guy I want to talk to is down here. One of the cooking guys here. And I'm pretty sure it gives me a new quest. Yeah, I can pick it up. It's a level 20, so I'm not gonna do much about it now. I think I'm gonna call this I think I'm gonna call it, I wouldn't say a day, but an episode. There we go. So, next time I can transport myself to Crossroads, or maybe even Ratchet. I think I might start out this one, but next time I'm gonna continue in the Barrens. So as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Hopefully, take care. Bye bye.